Today my road trip takes me from Kununurra to the Bungle Caravan Park. It's about 2.5 hours on a sealed road, and that's where I meet...
My name's Jezza. I'm the park manager here at the Bungle Caravan Park.
Jezza not only runs the park, but he's also a tour guide and explains there's 3 ways to get into the Purnululu National Park.
You can drive yourself, but just make sure you've got a high clearance 4-wheel drive.
Or you can fly in by helicopter.
On a normal season, we'd have anywhere up to around 6 or 7 choppers around about the Bungles area.
But otherwise, you can jump aboard our off-road bus and do a day tour with myself or one of our other friendly guides.
The off-road bus can take up to 30 people, and tours depart each day over the tourist season, from May through to September. It's a rough 53-kilometre journey into the Bungles, and it will take us 2.5 hours to get there.
And I believe there's about 56 creek crossings. So it's taken us 2.5 hours just to get to here. But we're here now, Piccaninny Creek. We're going to start our walk into Cathedral Gorge. It's about a 5k return walk, so it should take us about half hour to get in there.
It is really impressive, so
I actually can't wait, mate.
I'm keen as mustard, mate. Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's not long and Jezza spots some bush tucker.
You can pick them off, break them open and eat the seeds on the inside, just like a passion fruit.
A little bit of a bush tucker.
It's beautiful.
We arrive at Cathedral Gorge. What an amazing place to be. Jezza told me that there was once an orchestra playing in here, and you can tell why, because the acoustics are amazing. Coo-ee! Next, we head to Echidna Chasm. I've been trekking around the Bungles with Jezza. He's shown me Cathedral Gorge, and now we're about to head to Echidna Chasm.
So we've got about a half-hour walk up this old creek bed, up to the entrance to Echidna Chasm.
And that's where we'll see the echidnas.
We never know your luck, mate.
Let's go. So I'm right at the mouth of the Echidna Chasm, and you know what I find the most fascinating? It's not the rocks, it's these Livistonia palm trees. They look strangely out of place here, but the land's traditional owners have a Dreamtime story that explains their existence. Where does that Echidna story come from?
From the Gidja people, these indigenous people that have been living here for well over 20,000 years, and they believe in creation time there was an echidna being chased by a galah. And the only way the echidna could escape was to bury himself down into this escarpment. And all those Livistonia palm trees you saw coming in, that's all the spines left over from the echidna.
The Bungle Range is World Heritage listed, and you can see why. These beehive domes are as unique as they are stunning.
So the domes are famous beehive domes that everyone goes to see out in the national park, but these domes have been formed over millions of years just through wind erosion.
What a spectacular experience, but it's not over yet. Once we are back in the caravan park, it's time for some well-deserved nightlife.
Always got cold beer, premixes, wines, or even a Prosecco for the ladies.
And the barbie's on. And it's time to relax and reflect on the day's experiences. If you're thinking of an adventure, I'm going to recommend you wander out and meet Jezza and the Bungles up close and personal. Put this trip on your must-do list. The caravan park has a real outback appeal.
From a campsite, for a tent or a swag, through to unpowered sites, powered sites, cabins, and even glamping tents.
You can even get aboard a helicopter to see even more of this iconic West Australian landscape.
See some parts of the national park that you just can't access from the ground. So the Red Rock Gorges and the Piccaninny Depression with the 5 fingers of the gorge system can only be seen from the air.